As the Buckeyes go through their pregame routine before the game against Michigan, fans will be doing some pregaming of their own. Reporter Casey Smith looks at how local bars are getting ready for the return of the rivalry game.
High Street may look empty now, but on November 26th, Ohio State fans will be heading to some of their favorite campus bars for a game day drink. With the Ohio State-Michigan game back at Ohio Stadium for the first time in 4 years, campus bars are preparing for increased crowds at their establishments. Craig Kempton, the owner of Beer Stube, said he is already pre-planning measures for the day of the game.
I already told the people ordering that I'm going to order extra next week so we have ready for the Michigan week.
Kempton and Oldfields owner Dan Sterick both said they are going to increase their staff for the Michigan game.
We'll have 3 bartenders on at all times, 4 door guys on at all times. I'm calling in former bartenders, former employees to come help out, and they love it. It's amazing. It's an all hands on deck.
Kempton is no stranger to a high-stakes Ohio State-Michigan game, recalling the atmosphere at Beer Stube for the 2006 number 1 versus number 2 matchup. But he thinks this year's rendition of the game will top that.
I think it's going to be the craziest thing I've ever seen.
At this place?
Yeah.
Another factor that could impact sales that is out of the bar owner's control, though, is the Buckeyes and Wolverines' success on the field.
To say that's crucial for business is an understatement. If Ohio State loses or if Michigan loses, we'll probably see not sales, not busyness, but overall cut in half.
Kempton said he is expecting single-day sale records at Beer Stube.
Christmas is paid for on one day. A lot of bills are paid for that day. It's just good. The staff I have is just amazing, so they'll be paid well too.
Kempton said he is excited for the Ohio State-Michigan game to be back in Columbus again.
I think this is what you dream of as a bar owner on High Street. It doesn't get any better than this. Undefeated Michigan, undefeated Ohio State, bam. Winner goes to the playoffs. Easy, boom. I got bumps. Look at that. I got the chills. We're ready. I'm ready.
Oldfields will open at 5:30 a.m. and Beer Stew plans to open at 8 a.m., though an official determination has yet to be made. For Buckeye TV, I'm Casey Smith.
The Ohio State versus Michigan blood battle is happening now until November 23rd. Donate at a blood center on campus to help the Ohio State University beat Michigan in this long-standing tradition. The school with the most blood donations wins. The blood donated will go to help patients at the Wexner Medical Center.
Do you like to feel that you have an effect on the outcome of your favorite Buckeye football games as a fan? Buckeye reporter Mac Nagel has a story to find out what students do for their game day rituals.
Some people don't wash their socks. Some people have a favorite jersey. There are many things that fans will do to help try to get their team that little bit of boost that they need. I'm Mac Nagel with Buckeye TV here at the Horseshoe Stadium, where on November 26th, that team up north will come down to face the Ohio State Buckeyes in one of the biggest rivalries in college sports. To learn more about how fans can help their favorite team out on the field during the game, I met with second-year student section leader Adam Schmidt.
They have a huge effect. I mean, on big downs like third down, when we're on defense, it's crucial that people are getting hype and giving the defense all the motivation they can to get a stop and get off the field.
To find out more about how fans like to get involved during the game, I decided to hit campus and ask a few students what their pregame rituals look like.
I would say one of the biggest game traditions for me is I'm a Columbus native. My parents went to Ohio State, so I always hit their tailgate right before, get some good food into me, and that's what makes the Buckeyes win.
It's a huge tradition to hit the frats, and that's big, like, ordeal and party. And then if it's cold, I feel like then I go to bars, or I just head straight to the game from tailgates with friends.
This jersey that I'm wearing is my lucky Zeke Elliott jersey, the running back to lead Ohio State to their most recent national championship. So if there's nothing that beats the Zeke jersey.
I would have to say a morning cup of Joe. I love caffeine. I gotta wake up, and that coffee has to be hitting that day. Wake up, smack a nice cup of brew, and I can take on the frats. I can take on anything, and that's how we get a Buckeyes dub.
I'm Mac Nagel with Buckeye TV.
Out of town for Thanksgiving and not attending the game, Ohio State versus Michigan tickets are the most coveted tickets all season, and many students are debating whether to stay or sell.
The big game is almost here, and with that comes a big decision for student ticket holders. As the Buckeyes prepare to play Michigan, many students decide whether or not to sell their tickets or attend the game. Let's hear what students have to say.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of money. Like, it'd probably be worth it in the long run. Like, if I was trying to think about, like, my financials and my savings, it's probably best to sell my ticket and not go to the game. But because I'm a senior and we haven't had any home Michigan games, like, this is my first Michigan game I'm going to go to, like, I don't really think there'd be any amount of money that it could sell for that would make me want to sell it. Like, I really want to go. So I'm going to keep it.
I have not considered selling my ticket because sophomore year we didn't have a Michigan game because of the COVID, so I really want to go. Even though I don't like football that much, it's still important to me to like be part of the tradition and watch us beat Michigan this year.
Verified resale tickets start out in the middle 300s and range all the way up to the upper 5,000s. For many, the holidays are a key factor in their decision to sell.
Yeah, I'm planning on selling my ticket, which makes me really sad because it is my senior year, so this is like our only Michigan game at home, which is kind of sad. Like, that's why it's such a big game. But for me, it being over Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to be in St. Louis for the holiday, so it just makes it really difficult for me to come back in time for a noon game on Saturday. Kind of glad that I can still make a good sum of money from selling it.
With over a week until the big game, ticket prices are sure to continue to rise. The Buckeyes kick off against Michigan at noon on Saturday, November 26th, here at the Shoe. Ashley Grimmer, Buckeye TV.
Stay tuned to learn how to be real on the newest social media app and figure out when the best time to start listening to Christmas music is.